Good morning, Fanatics. Welcome to Flow with the Markets Wednesday this time. And I actually do believe it's better to do this on Wednesday because also when Tuesday is over, because sometimes Tuesday is this kind of day that is really going to determine the direction. And me doing the analysis on Tuesday kind of is like doing it before the main thing happens, right? So of course I might try to experiment. Maybe we do Flow with the Markets Wednesdays. But yesterday I could not because I was traveling, right now settling at a quiet place so I can work on the course revamp because we have so many amazing stuff incoming from the team. And yeah, but of course, let's catch up. Let's see what happened yesterday. Let's see what is happening today. Let's see where the market is potentially going. You know, this video is pretty raw. There is no pause. There is no cuts. There is no stuff like this. So we're just going the market, have a look at all the pairs that we analyzed on Saturday and see what we are doing right now. So let's just roll the intro and we're going to get into it. Alright, as always, we're going to get started with a DXY. Before we do that, of course, you make sure that you check out your economic calendar. I mean, yesterday we had interest rate for the Aussie. Today we had GDP for the Aussie. We had the speech from, is this Vice President? No, Assistant Governor, Reserve Bank of Australia. And for the remaining of the day, we have this interest rate decision for CAT. Very, very, very important. Nothing too much for the euro, nothing too much for the dollar as well. So keep this in mind if you're trading CAT. Today is a big day. So back to DXY. I mean, again, we're having this hard time frame confusion right now. If you remember, daily is bullish, tapping into daily demand. The market is reacting right now. And you can see Monday, indecision, Tuesday, indecision, Wednesday, starting a little bit. But you can see we have 2 days of indecision on the dollar. And also the bias on EURUSD is very, very hard. So we can see still, I mean, daily time frame is bullish, but the hourly time frame is bearish, coming in from this hourly high to this hourly low. We tapped inside, but we are still kind of a little bit 50-50. If you remember, I indicated this 15-minute liquidity area could be taken. Again, the market opened on Monday, came in, took it, through a massive reaction, and at that time we start thinking, okay, the market is gonna start running to the lows. But no, on Tuesday yesterday, I would have said yesterday on Tuesday probably that, again, following from what happened on Monday, I would be expecting shorts. But again, you can see the market opens, creates a trend change bullish, and then it just came all the way back up. So it came to retest this little zone, which is the zone that caused this trend change right there. Man, I don't like this table, my mouse doesn't go smooth, but we came inside right there and then we started reacting. So let's see if we actually had a trend change somewhere right there. This one, not really. We can take this guy. So we made a 15-minute trend change, but then again, you can see lower high, lower low, and then again, we made a trend change up. And right now we can see the overall flow is bullish coming back inside this area. So what I can say about the DXY is that, again, just keeping in mind, Monday opened right there, we haven't moved yet. We are still in this kind of range, and I do think it's even hard to catch an intraday trade. Personally, euro and I was looking at euro yesterday on Monday, still haven't taken any trades myself. So what can I forecast? Well, nothing much, because we came in, reacted, we came in, reacted, we came in again. And as I keep telling you guys, the more times we come in to retest the level, the weaker it gets. So I can also expect for it to be taken out. So not having any expectations right now on the DXY, I would say I'm more short than long, but I also keep in the back of my mind that, the daily is bullish and we could be headed to targeting this daily high right there, and especially also this daily high. So let's see, let's follow the 50-minute. Again, currently the 50-minute is bullish. We have this 50-minute demand zone. So if we pull back towards this 50-minute demand and we get a long trade, then that could be good. But also I'm very mindful that we can be getting a new valid range, and then, for example, for us to reverse down. So again, right now, no clear bias whatsoever right now, not on Monday, not on Tuesday. So let's see how it's going to go today. Hopefully we get something clean, right? And then EURUSD is also very, very interesting. Again, we're tapping into very major kind of weekly demand zone, which I'm just going to remove. In this case, this one is also kind of a daily zone, tapped inside, reacted, which I'm also going to remove because, again, I want to do today's analysis like I do it every single day. We have a 4-hourly break right there. According to me, this is the valid higher low that caused the break. Okay, we came in, and what I said on Monday is that we have a liquidity area, so similar to the Dixie. So that is good because they moved together. We had this low, the market came in, kind of chopped around, took it out, right? It actually took it out right here, but then again, it kind of fails to really give any direction on Monday. It was trading between this 50-minute range, caused the break. But I told my team on Monday we were trading, and I didn't take a short. Why? Because we were in a 6-hourly demand zone. We took liquidity, and I was expecting the longs, right? So around the London session right there, I was expecting longs, but guess what? Nothing was provided, and we actually went into shorts. And then like it was this time right there, 4 o'clock for me. I'm UTC +3 right now. We had a massive expansion, some sort of news, but again, the long bias was good. And then I was like, okay, we're going to continue pushing up. But guess what? Yesterday, we trended up, and then the market kind of just made this, made this trend change. No, actually the trend change. So we had a break up here, and then we had an immediate breakdown there. So as soon as this trend change happened, and I told my team, I am long bias, but as we have this trending market, I will be looking for the market to take this liquidity, for it to take this liquidity, and then to start looking for longs, okay? But you can see yesterday, the market just dumped. It came in and took out all the way this low, which was a weak 4-hourly low. Because you can see when this one happened, the market tries to push, but it looks like it failed to push, and then came in, took it, right? But we are still bullish, staying above this major higher low, right? So I am wondering right now, I mean, 4-hourly is bullish, but it doesn't show me any bullishness yet. This morning, once again, like yesterday, as soon as we took this liquidity, the market aligned bullish. And I do think there was a couple of members, I think, that took this long, but I was traveling yesterday. I wasn't really trading. I'm still, guys, all over the place. Traveling here, traveling there. Got an apartment for rent right now, but it's gonna take me a while until I go there because I have thesis defense this month. Then I'm gonna be going to Italy, so it's gonna be a mess for me. A very, very tough period I am right now. So training is a little bit on the backside. But yeah, again, this morning the market trended up, and then we had an alignment down there, lower high, lower low, lower high, and currently we're just making lower lows and lower highs. This one right there, well, you can count this one, but it's not something that I would really look to take, because if I jump on the 1 minute right now, nah, this is not something that I would take right now. There is no liquidity, there is nothing within this range. So what can I expect? I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know. It looks like we made this kind of liquidity grab. I thought we're going long. We went short, we pulled back. This just looks like a lower high, kind of pulling us back towards the 50%. And I'm just waiting. I mean, it could be a liquidity play. We came in to take out this 4-hourly low, and then we initiate the bullishness. I don't know, right? But at this precise moment right now, and also this precise day, I don't have a setup. So if we eventually get like a break of this, then I can look for some longs, if provided, like a nice trend change up, retest, and then we can start going higher. Because once again, I'm bullish. This is that 6-hourly demand, tapped in, reacted, tapped in, reacted, tapped in again. Is it gonna react or is it gonna break? I don't know. This is why we have to still flow with the markets. It's Wednesday and we still don't have a clear direction, which sucks. Euro yen. Well, Euro yen is good. I mean, this was the 4-hourly break. 4-hourly break, it came in. I was looking for these sort of liquidity areas right there. No, this is not liquidity areas. This is I had a little bit of reservations, which is the major lower high. It's either this or it's either this, but you can see the market came in on Monday and we're already making our way down towards this low. So, I mean, this is the case in which you could go and trade EJ instead of EU. And what I can see from EJ is that there is a lot of short buys, and this is probably why EURUSD is failing to go up. It looks like the overall euro is weak or the DXY is strong. You can see where's Monday. Monday came in, took the liquidity above Asia. Man, sometimes like the pairs that you're not on, they give the best setup. Align 50-minute down, set and forget entry right there, boom. Continuation yesterday, boom, and continuation today. So absolutely Euro yen has been amazing, right? So how do you get in? This is your kind of trade idea, your trading plan, but the overall macro analysis is playing out perfectly, and we're very, very, very close to taking out the 4-hourly low as well. like exactly right now, I mean, very trending. I don't like it when it's trending like this because it tends to like reverse for a bit and then start pushing down. You can see, for example, here, Asia started to trend, then it tends to reverse a little bit and then start trading down. Okay, so I would expect something like this to happen. But if I'm very objective, well, yeah, I don't like the lower high. That is the valid lower high to me. You can also take this one right there. So let's see if it comes back towards these levels, if it's gonna provide any sort of shorts. But I would prefer to get a bullish shift, then a bearish shift back, and then we target the low. So let's see, but Euro-yen, absolutely shorts. I will potentially be looking for this low to be taken. Again, the question is, how do we get in? All right, so very nice shorts. Let's see how it's gonna develop right now. Aussie dollar, the analysis on Aussie dollar is also playing out. We had this little base demand. What I always tell you is that when you have that first trend change, don't wait for the market to pull back. Just get like a 30% pullback. And if I just use like a regular FIP, normal FIP, yeah, not even 30%, right? Came into the demand, boom, liquidity areas are taken. So right now what we look for is to see, okay, what the forward time frame is gonna do. Okay, taking the liquidity, we broke forward structure up here, and then the forward breakout structure down is right there. So technically right now we're still bullish, tapping inside this demand zone, but we have taken so much liquidity that I would expect that maybe we head into the lows as well. Did we have like any? Maybe, guys, it's hard to catch because it just came in and just boom. With this sort of news right there, they just came in, maybe the interest rate expanded, the next day consolidated, expanded again. So did you catch this one? Let me know if somebody caught this. According to me, a little bit tough to catch. I mean, there is a breakdown, then there is an alignment here. If you trade Asia, then you catch this trade. Right now, we had a breakup here, and then where is the 50-minute low? It could be this, it could be this as well. I don't like it right now. Let's just say this one is trend change down. Then we break up, then we break up, and then we break down. There's the last trend change down, and then there is our last supply. So this is the current range. This is the current setup. Once again, I don't like it necessarily. We're still bullish. This could be utilized as potential structural liquidity to be taken and for us to fuel a long move, because we're so far long, but we also took this massive liquidity on the left. So again, 50-50 a little bit. If we pull back towards this zone, you can be looking for a valid short trade into the liquidity. But if we take the liquidity, then I would expect a 50-minute trend change for us to head higher from this demand. But also what I would expect is that we took out these massive liquidity areas and we might create a bearish trend change on the 4H to pull us back on the daily leg. Right, so a lot of moving parts right now on the Aussie, and I think it's a lot of moving parts for all markets. So that's my Aussie dollar right now. AJ probably also very bullish. Yeah, there it is. I mean, this one just, I think I expected this to take out this high because it's been like came in, and then the more time it comes in, it just breaks it, right? So right now daily has shifted bullish. I mean, you can drop like a daily demand, you can draw your structure, you know how to do it. Hourly time frame broke up. You can take this as demand in a pullback mode right now. And yes, technically here, it's somewhere it aligned bearish. Trend change down, break down. There's a little break here, a little bullish break there. And yeah, like to me currently, if I just very objectively look at it, it's a bit bullish, but I wouldn't really take a long from here. What I would say, what I would really love to see is the market to give it right there to take out this low, and then to give me a 15-minute alignment, and then for me to take a long with confidence. Because right now, this one doesn't look like a liquidity. This is a zone formed during Asia. Usually those do not hold much of an importance. But if you actually look to trade from it, there is a liquidity grab, and there is a trend change exactly right there. So on the retest, you can be looking to take this trade, and you already had a profitable trade on this one. So still it provides, but don't go like way too much to the highs, because we can be expecting like a nice sharp move to the downside. So Aussie JPY is currently long. Very objectively, this is the last trend change according to me. This is the zone that caused it. We came in, we grabbed liquidity, and we also provided a 1-minute setup. So this one is giving the long right now, and eventually, like if you're running this long, the most recent target will be this. So Let's see. But according to me, the move will be fueled better if we come in to take out this low and then get a 50-minute trend change like this, retest, and then we can rock it. So that's that. And let's see. This one is, so it didn't pull back down, but it pulled back up. And this looks like the scenario. It came in and reacted, came in again, reacted. But it's so choppy. So it's still bearish, overall bearish. If I just jump on the 50-minute to quickly explore it, like Monday gave a long, came in, then on Tuesday took out the high, took out the low. There's a trend change right there. We pull back. So yeah, you can take a short right there like this. There's that supply, gave a short, right now came in again, and right now it's trending down once again. The last valid range is right here. So similar to the other USD pairs, this is the last valid supply. If you wait for it to come in inside, you can take a short and go short. This one is potential liquidity low. This one is potential liquidity low. If the 4-hourly time frame is gonna hold, because if you remember, 4-hourly broke up, 4-hourly broke down. This is the major 4-hourly high. Tapped in, and then we can start expecting the lows to be taken and for us to go inside this demand zone right there. So I am more short bias on NU. We just need to get a setup. Yesterday there was a setup right there, so hopefully some of you took it. Very nice TP right there, quite some pips. Then it actually came in, broke structure down again, new supply, another trade right there. And then it was actually here that it aligned bullish, turned bullish a little bit, then you wait for it to align again and you start shorting it, right? This is just how you flow with the 15 minutes. So right now, bearish range again, looking either for a new range to form or for it to retest the current one. And this one, just looking at it, not nice. I mean, just look at it, right? If you look at it on the FOIC, you know that the 50 minutes is gonna be messy. So I'm not even gonna try with this one. Just leave it. There's no sense, right? So just leave it. NU looks a little bit better. It's also choppy, but this one is choppier, right? So watch out with this one. It's currently, yeah, definitely short, right? It's nicely short, but just looking at it like this, I don't like it. So when I don't like it, next. Let's have a look at UJ. I mean, the JPYs are rather bearish right now. So we came in, we took out this high as liquidity. We aligned bullish on the FOIC right there. We took out this high very quickly. And then we came in and immediately retested the demand zone, just as expected, right? So right now the expectation is for us to start hitting higher. Are we going to do it? Well, how do I know? We don't know. Where's Monday? So yeah, Monday came in, took it out, massive short, another short, aligned bullish. Right now it's coming back in right there. And let's see. Broke down. And broke down again. Broke up. Oops. Yeah, it's a lot, quite some liquidations happening right there. Breakdown, break up, breakdown, break up. There's the last break. And then, of course, you can take this whole area as demand zone, which is going to be like a 30-minute demand. And it's currently giving like a little long. We saw like NJ was giving long. It was AJ bullish as well. Yeah, AJ was giving long. No, sorry, AJ. EJ is, yeah, probably about to go a little bit higher to grab more liquidity. I wouldn't really short from here. So, yeah, UJ is in a very special place right now into like a major demand zone. So let's see what's gonna happen. If the 50-minute starts to nicely trend up, then of course follow the recent 50-minute ranges and keep longing it. Okay, let's see how this one works out. So far it's bullish, but I need to see a little bit more power, something like this, but for it to actually create valid structure that we can long from. So UJ, so far the overall macro analysis is playing out. Right now the question is it gonna hold from this demand zone, and is it gonna start heading to the highs? Let's see. Sorry for the dogs barking. UCAT, it wicked the high. It kind of immediately wicked the low, then it wicks the high, then it wicks the low. Well, the last thing that happened is we broke structure down right there, and this is the last supply. So is this gonna hold? We don't know, but this is the current structure. And then dropping onto the 50-minute. The 50-minute is probably bullish currently. Yeah. It's currently bullish. This is the last break. So what I would like to see right there, if I want to flow with the FOIC, I need to see a 50-minute bearishness. So wait for a hard high, TC, and then reversal. If you want to flow with it, wait for a retest and then targeting the highs. So let's see how this one works out. UCAT, you know that I don't love this pair, so looking for something more to happen here. Use the Swiss franc, not really. GU is also very interesting. So GU, as we forecasted, like, yeah, well, we didn't forecast. This was a low. This was like a valid probably zone, but again, you can see just open and just blasted through it. So liquidity has been collected. Let's just mark it with green. Liquidity has been collected. We pulled back, and again, we're still bearish. This is the high. This is the low. Look at the precision. Ping, 50% tap. Reaction. So just looking at the macro, I am more bearish than I am bullish, definitely on GU. So right now, looking at this overall bearish flow right now, the question is, how do we get into shorts? Like yesterday, took out Asia high, aligned bearish right there. Boom, there is your short. Set and forget. Boom, went down. Right now, retraced back, right? Retraced back. After taking out like some liquidity right there, retrace back to create a lower high, then aligns. Come on, man, I'm so clumsy. TC down, retest during Asia, flush down, right? So right now the last valid range is exactly right there. So again, wait for this one, take a short if provided, or wait for a new lower high, lower low, pull back, and then we go. Next target is gonna be this. The most recent high, like yesterday, this is like New York's low or something like this. Wait for the pullback. I would say shorts. I expect today shorts, like everything is pointing towards shorts. It looks pretty good. Let's see. The only question is, how do we get in? But of course, this is your job. GJ is probably also like, yeah, I didn't have confidence in GJ going long because it was very compressed. You can see this zone didn't really hold, although I marked it. And yeah, right now we're coming in right there and we're kind of doing some funky price action right there. Like boom, 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 boom. It's actually shorts. I mean, this one was a lower high, broke down. Then this is also a lower high. It retested it, and it's currently also breaking down. So I don't see any bullishness on GJ. Just right now, again, you can see with the yen pairs, they are aligning bullish a little bit. There is a trend change up, demand right there. So you can look to take like a quick long right there based on being at a lower low. But just looking at the yen pairs right now, I think the USDs are a better choice. So let's say, I mean, this could be a quick long trade right there, targeting the opposite liquidity. But just looking at it from a quality perspective, I don't love it. And when I don't love something, then I usually look to skip it. Gold playing out so far. I mean, after this bearish alignment, it went a little bit lower. Right now it's correcting, but since it corrected on Monday, New York session, we have this. Okay, so if I explore this price action on the 50-minute, I mean, yeah, this on Tuesday, yesterday, nothing. Today starts with a very nice push down. What caused the push down? It's this. So are we going to be getting any shorts? I don't know. Today it looks a bit funky. So wait for a pullback, lower low, and then we can continue going lower, or wait for this one to tap, which I don't think it's going to happen. So gold, short bias, is just that this thing right there worries me a little bit. So let's see. Indices, haven't taken any action on the indices. I mean, we came in, we took the liquidity even from Friday, Sunday, on Monday. So we got this major high right there. And the market, of course, reacts. But right now we're bullish and I'm looking for it to correct all the way down. So I am more shorts than longs, but I mean, look at the price action. Not clean, right? Wick down, wick up, wick down, wick up, chop. Not trading it right now. I mean, I still cannot feel the market because I'm so much all over the place, and it's much better for me not to trade because I'm gonna screw something up. But just looking at it, I just don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm looking for something more on indices. I mean, Monday was nice push down, but then like Tuesday is tricky. And then right now, Wednesday, if you start getting some cleaner bearish trend on the 50-minute, then of course I am more shorts than longs and looking for it to fulfill all of this empty space right there. So let's see. Nasdaq keeps going long. I mean, another hard high, pulling back into a hard low formation. So long bias, but again, it can go short anytime soon. Same price action. Up, down, up, down, up, down, boom, 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 boom. And right now it's kind of in the middle. So when it's like this, I don't trade. But But again, if you're just objective, broke up, broke down, last supply, it's currently bearish. You can be looking to take a short, but as when it starts to chop like this, I prefer not to trade, because I usually trade with recent 50-minute ranges, and like the indices tend to like sweep a lot. So I'm working on a separate strategy for the indices. But yeah, currently in terms of structure, I'm not loving it. And the S&P, I do think it's also the same. Come on. Let's check it out. Yeah, well, S&P actually broke up. Broke down on 4H. Hourly supply. Is it gonna hold? This looks very good because it actually aligned bearish on the 4H after taking some liquidity, but there is no liquidity, I think, on the left. Well, there could be. And right now, yeah, I mean, the next target could be this, and we can start heading lower to fill in all the imbalance right there. So if you start having a very nice 50-minute trend down, then that could be great. And again, you have it. Broke up, broke down, goes back, lower low. So wait for a lower high to form and then keep shorting it. But again, be careful with indices because they go crazy during New York. They first make a very nice liquidity graph and then they start trending. So I found that in London session. When it's slow, you can potentially take a trade or two, but I find that it's better to wait for the manipulation. What's happening with my MetaTrader? And then start heading with the flow. So that's that. Bitcoin, oh, nice push on Bitcoin. So there it is. Came in on Monday, grabbed the liquidity, immediate reaction. Immediate reaction. I was looking to with ping 50%, not really. Come on, one more leg down, 25k. I'm looking for 25. But if you bought below this liquidity gap, amazing job. And Ethereum kind of similar as well. So guys, just to recap, I want to keep this video short. I mean, still not having a very clean bias on the DXY. And when the DXY is not entirely clean, I mean, nothing is clean. I am more shorts than I'm longs, but also I see a lot of bearishness on EURUSD. Right, you can see right now it's actually aligning for a trend change, so we can try to take a long trade. I mean, the zone is probably not going to be very clean. We gotta have to look for something like on a, yeah, you can see 24, 25. They have this one candle that was actually closed above. So right now, if you start having like a pullback and then a nice 1 minute setup, it's good. But I would personally still wait for something more because right now I'm so unfocused. I look for something that is really gonna make sense for me to take. JPYs, there we go. EJ, as expected, reversing, about to grab liquidity. AU is 50-50. I want to see shorts because we have taken all of this liquidity, but the 4-hourly time frame still keeps going long and long and long. NZDs, NJ, full ignore. NU, better, right? The GBPs are also very good right now. I'm very short on the pound pair, so let's see what kind of short we can get. Gold is also short. Let's see how it's going to develop, and pretty much that's it, right? Looking forward to be trading today, on Thursday and on Friday, getting back into the zone. But again, my priority right now is the course revamp. So I'm going to be working very hard on recording some new lessons for my team and revamping the course because it's been like 6 months since I last updated the course. We have so many new concepts, so many new ways of marking structure as well. So everything will be updated. So guys, wishing you an amazing week. Trade safe. Let me know if you have any questions. You know where to find me, and talk to you on Saturday.